Hey, 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 hey. It's Freddy Fred and I'm on the road. You're riding shotgun with the man. Now, we're going to talk about physics, and we're talking about tapping in to the fourth state of matter, known as the electromagnetic part of the universe. Now, I want to describe a particle alignment that is atomic in nature. Now, it is said that in the field, when used properly, you can reduce your weight. Okay, that would be great for all them Walmart. I'm just joking. Look, we're talking about reducing your weight. Okay, and when we do that, when you're weightless, you don't have any viscosity. You are super fluid. You can pass through solids. I know it's all magical. Damn straight it is. We are tapping into the very nature of the universe. And I'm like that close to popping my own time bubble. And there is a race. There is a race between Tom DeLonge and Dr. Stephen Greer. Now, I've written Dr. Stephen Greer, and I had no response. But it may be, I think he has rules, and he said that he don't want to hear about if it has radiation. He don't want to know about it. He don't want nothing to do with that about it. So he probably saved me, because there is another form of radiation. Now, because there's 4 states of matter, and these keys of the universe are getting unlocked. I just wanted to explain a correlation here. So we have gas, liquid, solid, and then the electromagnetic field. Now we have radiation. Radiation correlates with alpha, beta, gamma, and then the 4th known radiation to man that is kind of in the black world that they won't disclose is delta radiation. And why do they call it delta? Well, the reason I call it delta is because it don't and don't know. Wow. So you don't know, and the government won't expose it. So that's why the same reason why I say UFO. It's unidentified flying object. Yeah, it's a TR-3B, but the government just released that info. Now you haven't, the Sky Dreadnoughts are there. The Sky Dreadnoughts are all over Ted Turner, the media mogul, who's in control of all CBS, ABC, NBC, the network. These guys own the satellites. They're going to put what they want to put. And if they want to keep Sky Dreadnoughts a secret because of national security, that's their prerogative. Now, why would they want to do that? Why wouldn't they just say, hey man, look at this, bam, we could go from this planet to that planet. We don't need Agenda 21. We don't need a population program. All we need is spaceships, and let me go that way, man. You see what I'm saying? I'll take me, my family would go boom. Now, the looking glass device, the top of the pinnacle when it comes to physics is the looking glass. Now, the TR-3B, which also taps into the 4th state of matter and levitates. You can levitate using, well, I don't know if I should disclose this, but I'm gonna build a device. I'll keep it secret until I make one, and then I can show. And once I got my craft floating, I'll beat Tom DeLonge. I'll beat Tom DeLonge to what him and his buddies need millions to do. I'll do with no funding. But you know what? This is how I see this funding. It's all about micro transactions for me. $1, right? A quarter, a nickel. Yeah, I gave him a nickel. You gave him a nickel? Yeah, I gave him a nickel. I helped. I gave him a quarter. Well, I helped. I gave him $1. You know? So everybody can join. Everybody's in. But they want it. They won't even touch your dollar. They don't want to touch your dollar. They don't want to touch your, they want 5. And then they want to charge 50 cents for you to move it. And then somebody else wants more money and this and that and blah, blah, blah. So I'm about the micro transaction where you could donate $1 and be part of a group of hundreds of thousands and watch it build and grow, you know, into some, you know, a big amount. But, or you could just, like me and most of the people out there, we're broke. Look, I gotta go do hard labor right now and risk my everything, my whole health situation just to make some money today. So anyway, I'm gonna go do what I gotta do. We will get back to the physics. We will get back to the race for disclosure. Now, what if I told you disclosure is not gonna be about aliens? What if I told you disclosure is all about breeding programs from the Germans? And the Queen, who do you think bred a reptilian? Yeah, crossbreeded. You see, there's the oldest something, Gobekli Tempe or something, but it's where these big stones are out and they all have carvings on them, and they've dug it out of this mound or a hill, and they're moving it, and they're noticing that there was walk paths above, and that there was like cages down below, and it was just like a zoo. It was a zoo from back in the days, but this zoo was breeding exotic creatures. They would take lizards from Madagascar, and they would take other animals that breed similar towards with the reptilians, or they would cross inseminate, and it was a breeding farm is what it was. And there's pictures on the walls of weird looking creatures, kind of like that one island out there, Ellis Island or some shit like that back east. Hey, look, it's just becoming scattered, but we're getting back to the fourth state of matter, how the correlation between radiation, because this radiation, this delta radiation is the fountain of youth. Okay, I think you may have heard Professor John Searle talk about his electromagnetic device that he had spinning, and when he kept it in his room, his skin cleared up, and he had scars on his hands that the scars started healing, and his wounds were healed, and the scar tissue was removed. In a sense, in other words, it helps for healing. And this is where we get back into this, the legends, the fountain of youth. So, just subscribe, and like, there's really nobody else out there. I mean, you guys can go to TV all you want, but the best news is going to come from you, mouth to mouth, me to you. And what I want you to do is just like it, share it, and follow it. follow, like, and share. That's what I want you to do. I want you to find me. I'm on YouTube. And I want you to follow me. And if you could, give me a like. And if you watch and you hear about it, but they don't want nobody to know, but there's a race. There's a race for this next spaceship. And it all has to do with the electromagnetic field. And I, Fred Grace, know how to tap into that. And when I do, I'm telling you, I'm using the fourth state of matter, and I am coming up with a radiation that is similar to the fountain of youth. Now, if all that sounds interesting to you, I want to explain I can charge the ground, I can levitate, and this opens everything up to the transmutation of elements and another fairy tale where Rumpelstiltskin spinned gold on his spinning wheel. But it was the electromagnetic frequency that was tapping into that spinning wheel. And that's how you do things, and that's how you get stuff done. So, for more disclosure coming your way, unedited and kind of bringing it to you, you're just going to get what you get. You follow me, you like me, and you send me somewhere else to your buddies. Later.
Holy shit.